Almost every morning I get a latte and I either get a chai or a matcha, but today I went with a chai. If you live in Texas, you probably heard of Summer Moon. If not, then here you go. It is honestly one of my favorite cafes to go to get a drink because they're so consistent with everything they make. However, they did change the formula of their chai and I'm still adjusting to it, but it's still pretty good. I love their old chais where it was very creamy and I can tell that they made it in-house opposed to the new chai, but it's still pretty good. The chai I've been ordering lately is the original with 1 cup of sugar-free vanilla syrup and an alternative milk, which is almond milk. Today's a really pretty day and it makes me really excited for tomorrow because I really want to go for a walk. And I really need that to happen because I haven't gone for a proper walk outside in like 3 weeks because I had a silk press and then I started working and it was raining and all types of stuff. So today is actually Friday and I figured why not just start the video today because I kind of want to show you how I like to start the end of the week or how I end the end of the week going into the weekend. So that's what we're doing, guys. I'm kind of early. I have like 20 something minutes before I need to actually walk into the building. So I am just going to chill around and then I'll take you with me. The video might be shaky because I'm driving right now, so don't mind that. But right now I'm on a lunch break and I'm actually about to go and get a smoothie from a place called Mamakas. I just order online because I don't like talking to people in person, so I'm going to just pick it up and have my lunch. Good morning, it's finally Saturday. It's 8 a.m. and I think it's about to be 9 and I'm about to go for a morning walk. This has honestly been long awaited because ever since I had my silk press, I've been procrastinating or because I didn't want to sweat my silk press off. So I've been procrastinating and then it's been raining, it's been this, it's been that. So now it's finally the time where it's sunny outside and it's time for me to wash my hair. So I'm going for a morning walk. I'm just putting on this moisturizing sunscreen by La Roche-Posay. I've been dabbling around with different sunscreens, but the latest one I did get is very flashback Mary and I kind of don't have time for it, so I'm just using this. And to be honest, any sunscreen is better than no sunscreen, and this is SPF, 30? Whichever just protects my skin, especially in the summer. I'm fine. We also have a special guest behind the camera watching my every move. I guess I can show you what I'm wearing. For today's walk, I'm just wearing this gray athletic t-shirt with this black skirt. Actually, the first place I want to hit up before I go for this walk is actually called Hyphen Space in Dallas. I've been hearing a lot of things about them, about their matcha and how good it is and the atmosphere, and I've seen photos and I think they do look pretty cute. So I want to check it out before I go for a walk. So let's skedaddle and get the show on the road. I just got Hyphen Space's Jasmine Blossom Matcha, and it's so good and so balanced. I will be coming back here. I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell walking out of their shop just now because the door is kind of on a platform, and instead of having like a cute little step on the outside, it's literally just the door, a wall, and then boom, the ground. So I almost fell. Thank goodness no one was outside of the door, and thankfully I didn't drop my phone or the drink. I'm going to finish the rest of this matcha and then hit up the Katy Trail.
I'm the topic of discussion. On another level, came play me like percussion.
wanna know how I do that. Taking all stuff for fun, but that. I'm back from walking, and if you can't see, I have a bunch of sweat stains because I walked a lot. This was a very much needed walk, if I'm being really honest. I feel rejuvenated. I think this is honestly the longest I've walked. I probably need to look at my history, but this is the most. It feels like the most since I've started my walking kick. So far today, I've taken 15,520 steps and with a distance of 7.72 miles. And I climbed 3 flights of stairs. And that's pretty good. Honestly, I think this is the most I've walked. And I honestly feel so good. This was truly long awaited. Honestly, this is a sign if you have been putting off something or just haven't had the time to go out, do fitness things, do different tasks that you've been needing to do for quite some time. Make the time to do it, and it honestly will feel good once you complete it. By the way, these are the nails I've been rocking for the past week now. They're actually press-on nails that I designed myself. I just did 2 layers of a jelly nail polish that is pretty neutral for my nail bed, and then I put some chrome powder on top with a little bit of pearls and rhinestones on my middle finger. I just did the same thing over here but without the accent nail. This is probably one of my favorite sets I've ever made, but it's been a week and my nails grow really fast, which means they are pretty much grown out. I'm one of those people where as soon as it hits the 1 week mark, I get tired of it, and I am not the biggest fan of the grown out look, so I might remove them and do them tomorrow, but I will keep you posted on that. I think I started walking at like 11. No, I think I started walking at like 10:50 to 11:11 a.m. and now it's 1:50 p.m. So let's go home and see what we get ourselves into. My makeup and hair are done. I just curled my bangs and then left the rest of my hair the way it is. I didn't straighten it or anything. I just let it air dry and just let it become the waves that they are. You know, for the rest of my hair, I just have these 2 pieces out and then I just put them in these clips without straightening it or anything. I just put it in its natural state. For my outfit, I'm just wearing this linen top and then these linen pants. As for accessories, I'm just wearing my basic rings that I usually wear, and I have on my brown resin ring. As for my bag, I'm debating between wearing my white Coach tabby or this brown woven knitted, I don't know, this brown bag. Keep in mind I'm wearing white shoes, so I'm like debating which one I should wear. I'm probably just going to bring both just in case. Other than that, I'm pretty much ready to go, so let's go to Hyphen Space. I am reporting to you from my laptop. As you saw, I was getting ready to go to Hyphen Space again without any context, and that is because the original audio and clips that I recorded is on my phone. However, my phone won't allow me to transfer footage to my laptop to edit, so now here we are. But prior to me showing you my outfit in that footage, I did wash my hair and blow dried my hair, and I refilmed everything, and I was explaining where I was going, but I might as well just explain here, so I'll explain since there's no clips of me saying it. I was getting ready to go to a matcha meetup that was being hosted by Hyphen Space at their cafe, so I washed my hair, blow dried my hair, and everything on camera. You missed it. My hair looked amazing. As for the bag, I ended up choosing my white tabby. Before going there, it was a little bit cloudy, but the moment I arrived and parked, it was completely sunny, which was super nice. So I got out the car and I was met with a long line. I'm talking about a line that has been sitting there for almost 30 minutes, barely moving, and I was standing there for almost 20 and I was sweating. And my biggest pet peeve is just sitting anywhere and just doing the bare minimum, just standing or just sitting and start sweating. And that was exactly what was happening, which is not my favorite situation to be in. And yeah, it was hot. There were trees, but there were a lot of times where I had to stand in the sun and I was just sweating and it was not having a good time. So unfortunately, I went in my car and left. Didn't attend the event, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't get another latte from Hyphen Space, but I did enjoy the one from the day before, which was nice. So after that, I just drove to La La Land and just got their matcha squared, which was pretty classic and pretty good. So yeah. After I got home, I did end up taking off my nails, which here they are, there. I just put one coat of regular gel nail polish by Essie with a top coat, and it honestly took me almost over an hour to remove them, which to me is a good sign because that means that I did a really good job at nail prepping and, you know, being a pro at doing my nails. It didn't go as I hoped it would, but something's better than nothing. Have these hearts been on this entire time? Okay, this is cute. It just shows how much love I have for life, regardless how many times it doesn't go as I planned. There's still love in the air. There's still love in every second of the day, hour, and little things you do. Keep note of that. I will too. That was a weekend in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you want to see more weekends in my lives or a day in my life or a week in my life. I do have another video that I'm going to be editing that will be posted most likely after I post this one. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe to see more from me in the near future.